Contradiction, spot the liar. We had the most asshole gang squad ever. That's the best part, is being a villain in that game is so rewarding, but it's also difficult. Okay, so for anyone that's just joining us now or hasn't seen this game before or whatever, so I'll try to explain what's going on. So the way this game works, it's a detective game where you interview people. It's all live action video. There's no animation or 3D models or anything. It's all live video. And the way it works is you interview a number of different people and you attempt to catch them in lies by comparing things they've said. So that's why it's called Contradictions. So you're a detective and you're investigating a murder and or suicide. I guess it can't be a murder and a suicide, but it's either a murder or a suicide. And it takes place in this very small town with a limited number of places to go and a limited number of characters, but the characters are all really interesting in my opinion. Some of them are goofy and over the top, but the acting is really nice. The main character is the goofiest by far. So what happened was a girl, if someone wants to post the like Wikipedia description, that would be cool, but a girl was drowned in this lake, Rosenbaum Lake, and the same thing happened a year prior, so it's like a repeating kind of suicide. And it turns out she was associated with this place called Atlas, which is a business course that's actually a cult run by aliens, but we'll get to that. And then there's a few other characters throughout that are all kind of related. Everyone is sort of connected to this Atlas place in different ways. And by midnight, we have to solve the crime. It started at 6 p.m. and we're at 9. So we're almost exactly halfway through the game. It's very Illuminati. There's all kinds of like crazy shit. There's super villains that are the most stereotypical you've ever seen. And I think you guys will enjoy it. So even if you're coming in for the first time, do not fear. You will probably still have a good time and be able to more or less put stuff together in your brain. So yeah, there you go. You play as Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, who has been called into a small village of Edenton and to investigate the mysterious death of Kate Vine, which everyone believes is a suicide. However, once you get there, certain things start to not add up, particularly involving the Atlas business course, blah, 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 blah. You can just read that. Last time on Contradictions, we met the true supervillain and the current cult and the old cult self, hypnotism, and the crazy guy at the farm was actually the most normal guy here. It's true. So without further ado, we are going to continue with Contradictions. So what do we have? We have Emma's guilt is the only thing. We have Emma's guilt, and we haven't talked to what's his name? Ryan yet. The supervillain junior bad guy. We've talked to senior bad guy plenty. Okay, so let's start at our favorite place, the Abbey Farm. Let's go talk to him. I don't think he's going to know anything about Emma's guilt, but gotta see that magic whiskey glass. Oh, it's coming.
A few more questions,
I'm
if you
here
don't
for
mind.
my boyfriend. James wouldn't know about Emma and Liam, that's true.
Thank
Who
you.
would know
Probably
about
be
Emma
back
and
later.
I can't ask her boyfriend, because I promised I wouldn't. Let's go to Rebecca. So this is the Lizard
questions,
Queen.
if you don't mind.
Oh, it's unlikely Rebecca would know anything about this.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Skeletor, please. Skeletor just sprinted under my desk and like got out of my reach just to jumble around in the cords. So if she... Skeletor, come on. She's the worst. Okay, so she doesn't know anything. Who would know anything? Probably Ryan, actually. Let's go find Ryan. Is it me or is the frame rate on the video just tanked? Do you guys see that? Is that what's happening? Hang on. Do I have multiple games open or something? What the fuck? Okay, NW is, has to be the game we're playing. Skeletor, get out of here. Xbox stat.exe, that sounds... Oh wait, there's 2 instances. Turn on VSync. I don't know why it's lagging. Let's see if the video is... Oh no, it seems okay now.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay, we're good now. I don't know why it was temporarily lagging. Okay, so we have a lot of things to ask this guy.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
No. What would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
I love that. Firefox, gross. You clearly don't know anything about computers, but by all means, hate on Firefox. You're clearly not a streamer nor a web developer, so you don't know anything about why Firefox would be good, but, you know, that's fine. I'm sure you just keep using your Google Chrome and loading up your processor with useless extra data and memory leaks, and yeah, it's good. If he doesn't finish the damn scotch, I'm gonna rage. He will never finish the scotch. It's an endless cup of scotch. That's like part of the lore. Auto-hypnosis is a major part of the course. Students aren't coerced. Auto-hypnosis, okay, being phased out, believes auto-hypnosis doesn't really work. I'm already seeing contradictions. How much have I missed of contradictions? When did you leave last? We just started. That was the very first thing. No, there's a reason some people use Firefox. Web developers understand, and streamers also usually understand. Unless you have a NASA computer and you don't care about overloading your processor, Firefox is actually a much better built browser, despite being a little bit less powerful. But I don't want to argue with people who go, ew, Firefox, bleh. Like, you're just bad. You just don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's ask him about his guitar collection.
I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band?
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
What band was that?
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called something Stone? Hammerstone. That's it.
Yeah.
And you still collect?
Blackstone.
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
Such a liar. Internet Explorer is best. Internet Explorer is actually pretty good now. Internet Explorer is actually pretty good. Of all the browsers, I would say it goes from the top. In my opinion, it goes Firefox. Maybe Opera. Maybe. Opera's okay. Internet Explorer, and like I put Chrome somewhere near the bottom because it's just, its memory leaks are hilarious. It's just so bad. Or if you use, it depends what you're doing with your computer, but if you use it too much. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about browser. Let's just move on to the game. Anyway, guitar collection, bag used in the mugging.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
What the fuck? He actually started drinking. Okay, that's the first time in a long time. Stanzi, please. He's like 80 years old. Oh, no, Stanzi, no. How much have you missed? Not much. We're just asking Ryan about various things. I just like when he's like, you know, Inspector, and he's like, he's pretty much like he's blabbering into his cup of scotch as he like thinks, I love old men. I know, then why don't you like him? Why are you leaving Ryan out of it? You said he was so gross, and like, are you interested in Ryan? Jenks makes my pants feel right. Now Ryan's a baby? Oh. He's got to be 40 or 50. Maybe not 50. He's got to be in his, like... He's the human version of Feels Good. Okay,
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dan decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
No. Like the slow... Man, I need a cup of scotch. Ty doesn't make the cut at a meager 48. But I was 49 last year, Stanzi. So like, just because I'm reverse aging doesn't mean you gotta. Ah, damn. 50 plus is your target demographic. I see. What game did I start streaming on? What do you mean? Love how Stanzi comes back for these parts of the stream to be a creepy perv. He's vaping that scotch. It's true. He's just like constantly inhaling it. Chrome, $1. Bro, don't make me punch you in the face. Thank you, Chrome, for the dollar. Okay. Emma's guilt. Uh-oh.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticizing Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I think people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
That was like such an after-the-fact thing. He's like, people are free to kill themselves. As sad as it is, let me drink my scotch whilst staring mournfully into your eyes. Like, it takes a true con artist to look you in the eyes, tell you they're like mourning someone's death while at the same time vaping their scotch. He won't ever drink it. No, he's gonna be holding that glass of scotch for the rest of the for the rest of the game. Let me sniff my scotch. Okay, so let's catch him in a lie. Witnessed Emma's criticism of Liam, doesn't blame Emma for Liam's death. Liam was strong and outgoing. Liam was strong and outgoing. I feel like Liam seemed happy. Met Liam in the pub. Had heard about Liam's suicide. These people are free to do... Okay, hang on. Knows the costume shop. Used to hire from the shop. Atlas have an end of stage party. Course involves teaching students how to act. Party includes wearing costumes. What did he say about auto-hypnosis? Aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Auto-hypnosis techniques are being phased out. Believes auto-hypnosis doesn't really work. If y'all hate vaping, I don't know why you're happy. Leo won an Oscar. He vapes too. Look, there's a 1-to-1 ratio of success in vaping. You need one to get the other. They don't allow drinking alcohol at Atlas. I just realized he's drinking at Atlas all the time. Okay. Atlas auto-hypno... No, Skeletor, what are you... Okay, hang on one sec, guys. I gotta bribe Skeletor into not bugging me. So, give me... Alright, I'm back. And also, just so we can be like our best friend, I've got myself an endless cup of liquor. Oh, it burns so good. The gray hair, the wrinkles, the scotch. Okay, who else would know about Emma's guilt?
Be back later on,
Alright,
if
let's
that's
go talk
okay.
to Stanley's boyfriend and find out what he knows. What am I drinking? What do you think I'm drinking? Remember, Ty, don't drink the skull. Don't drink the scotch. Okay.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
It's not apple juice, please. What are you doing later, Stanzi? Okay, guys, here we go. This is Stanzi's boyfriend. Are you guys ready? For anyone that hasn't seen this is the one Stanzi's freaking out about. A literal Bond villain.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it, Hal.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
Hardly knew Emma. That's some bullshit right there. Hardly knew Emma. I think Emma was fucking the whole town at this point. Even the lizard lady, she's just... That's a terrible thing to say, but... What else does he know? Where else has he mentioned Emma? Why does this guy speak in puzzles? Because he's a villain. That's how villains work. Okay. See, unlike Ryan, I'm actually slowly finishing my drink. So I gotta slow down and just vape it a little. Ah, yes. You replace everything you're struggling to say with just blabbering into your glass of scotch forever while you think of lies. That's pretty much what he does. Stanzi right now, I'm scared. Squirt Queen? What the fuck is that? That's the worst. You say the no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. But never actually drink it. Okay. Skeletor is like walking laps around. Like, stop walking through my computer cords, you monster. Okay. Third Eye Flyer. Liam's death was unavoidable. Didn't expect Emma to discuss Liam's birthmark. Didn't encourage Emma to criticize Liam's... Hardly knew Emma. Who am I missing? happen after the Atlas meeting. You should also call the chief for an update. I haven't asked Ryan about the doll burning ceremony. Really? Oh, I didn't. I skipped that one somehow. That's a good point. I like that the hints they give you aren't like spoilers. They're just like, you might have forgotten this one thing.
Ask you a couple more things, please. So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the course.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector. We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
No, thank you.
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
Oh, he almost took a drink there. We should play a drinking game. Every time Ryan takes a drink, we finish the whole bottle. It'll never happen. We'll never get drunk. Okay. Doll burning ceremony occurs every few weeks. Doll burning is symbolic of destroying one's past. Students carry the dolls with them for a month.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay. So... we gotta go talk to Stanzi's boyfriend again. Because there's something's not adding up here.
Just a
But
few
like,
more
what
questions,
scotch
if
am I
you don't
drinking?
mind.
Only a 12-year-old Glenlivet. Normally I go at least 15, sometimes 21 years, but you know, I don't have any of the fancy stuff on me, so it's only a 12-year Glenlivet. It's still good though. It still burns like fire. Time for alcohol poisoning lawsuits. Okay. What am I doing? I am... He says he doesn't know anything about... He hardly knew Emma, but he totally gave her that pendant. Bought a freedom necklace for a student. Oh.
Aha. You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one. So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Oh,
Stop
Jenks,
making
you
such
sly
a big
bastard.
thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years. The clock is ticking, and I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women. It was a stupid mistake, but that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
No, I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party. Emma was old enough to make decisions for herself. And as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me. So nothing happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Like father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Tried it on with? Is that really... That's like a British thing for tried it on with. Tried what on? Like a dick? Or what are you trying on in that phrase? Tried it on with. Once tried to date Emma. I don't know. Is that what it means? I choked on my wall. What did Stanzi say? Where's my necklace, Paul? Am I pretty enough? Is it a condo? I don't know. Is it? Let me just. Trying to get on with it. Is that better? I'm just wondering what you're trying on. That's all. I missed the best one? Oh no. What was the best one? Where's my necklace? Thanks for the compliment, bae. Stanzi, please. Stanzi wants to be worn like a hat, apparently. Okay, so... Okay, let's go talk to the...
Thank you.
Let's go talk to the
Probably
chief
be back
now.
later.
Let's see what's going on. I'll never see it. I missed it. How did I... Didn't just... Okay, well, it was never meant to be, I guess. Call the chief. He's trying on my vagina. God damn it, Stanzi, please. It said call the chief. Okay. What happens after an Atlas meeting? They all, after an Atlas meeting, they go to the pub, don't they? Don't they go to the pub? No, maybe they don't go to the pub. Where do they do? I went to the restaurant. There was nothing there. What do they do after an Atlas meeting? Do they go in the woods and fucking... Do they go to the kitchen? No. No, the side? What do you mean the side? You said go to the restaurant. And I went to the restaurant. There was nothing. All that background noise for an empty restaurant. Yeah. Oh, try the door on the right. Holy shit. Oh, nothing. I thought we'd get lucky here. What happens after an Atlas meeting? I'm playing Detective Goober. You're at the pub, but you didn't click on the restaurant. Stanzi, I did. We went into the restaurant. Did you not? Or not Stanzi. God damn it. Sorry, Stanzi. Lolliot. Lolliot, we went into the restaurant just now, like seconds ago. Look. Go left to the restaurant. nothing here. Damn, I don't know what to do. Sorry, lol.
Ask about a few more things, please.
I used to yelling at me all the time. You, please.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
There's totally Stanzy. Okay, what happens after an Atlas meeting? They all go in the woods and sacrifice something. Not there. Do they all go hang out on the jetty? Skeletor, stop walking. She's pacing circles. You're the worst. Lay down. Lay down. Woods Lane? Pretty bright out for 9 p.m. Nah, during the summer. I don't know if this is the summer, but during the summer it stays bright out till 9 or 10 even. Maybe have some salvia at the farm? Yeah, fuck. Maybe. What do you guys think? What do they do after an Atlas meeting? I thought they all went to the pub. Maybe they hang out in the back of the pub? In the outbuilding? Okay. What happens after an Atlas meeting? What does happen after an Atlas meeting? Such a terrible game? What are you talking about? This game's amazing, Bomberman. You fucking clown. As if your name is Bomberman 3D. Nah, I like Bomberman a lot. I don't know why I said that. But the game's amazing. You shush. Maybe now I can go to the town hall. I tried though, didn't I? No, there's nothing. Unless I have like a key or something. Maybe Simon knows something, even though I just can't. That would be the worst. Oh, I can't ask him
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
I'm gonna get dunked. Jenks has promised not to discuss this with Simon.
That's all for the moment.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, we don't need to look it up. We can figure this out. There's something we're missing here. We've talked to everybody about the guilt. I don't think we've left any of these alone. Bag used in mugging. Why is that one green? Third eye flyer. We cannot enter town hall, no. Oh, fuck.
A few more questions, please.
Oh, man. Yeah, they were totally like super boning. Like super just... Okay, so Liam's death. Paul encouraged her to criticize Liam. Hey, Big Bad. Yeah, I'm trying to ask her about the dating, but I don't know. Mug the lizard lady with the bag, yeah. Last place to check is Abbey Farm. I already checked there. We did that first. Wait! Fucking... He tried to be... Ryan tried to join the band Blackstone. Because he said black something, right? Once offered to buy Emma's guitar. Used to sing in a pub band called Blackstone. Not Paul, but Ryan. He said Hammerstone, but that wasn't... That was a lie. He said something stone. He used a different name. Yeah, but you know what he meant. It's Blackstone. It would be too coincidental. But I don't know how to even ask that. And we already know they were banging, and everyone was banging everyone. So I don't even know if that would be anything. Can you leave town? No.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
She's perfectly bangable. Jesus. Have some class, Soupy. It's so funny the way people talk about it. It's like, yeah, I totally fucked that person. It's like, no, you would ask them and they would say no, and then you would not get to bang anybody with that attitude.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
She's super bang. I would bang her. It's like, no, you would request the ability to bang her, and she would say, no, you weirdo, because you don't even know me, you creep. That's what would happen. Okay, Paul went too far. What about this band? Where did he mention the band? The band. Guitar collection. Once auditioned for a band named Hammerstone. Who am I kidding? I'm classless in real life. At least you're honest about it. How do I call him out on the band? This is tricky as fuck. I don't know what to do.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
There's so many options. There's so many things to talk about in this game that I don't even know. Does the guy at the farm have anything to do with anything anymore? I don't think so. We didn't really learn anything relevant to him. Alright, later, Striker. We didn't learn anything relevant to our farm friend. "29 years of age. I am not 29 years of age." That's just not true. Says you use the doll thing weekly, but doesn't use auto-hypnosis. Maybe. Oh, you know, you could be right. Maybe that's considered... the doll is considered hypnosis, right? Like,
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
let's try that. Doll. Doll burning ceremony occurs every few weeks. No, I don't think... Was the ball... The doll thing wasn't he never equated that to hypnosis, though. Entropy raid. Oh, shit. Thank you, Entropy. Does anybody else have any more suggestions? Like, I'm stumped here. This is crazy. That host, though. Thank you, Entropy. Damn. Me raid. Thanks, Entropy. Cheers, my friend. The endless glass of scotch. I checked the woods, yeah. Students are not coerced. Emma was forced to criticize, but he never... There's no option there for that. Witnessed Emma's criticisms of Liam. Knows Paul went too far. Thanks, Entropy. The masks and the hypnosis? Nah, we've already tried to... Or is all this detective work getting to me? Yeah, Big Bad, pretty much. I just hate how the hint...
That's it for the time being, thank you.
The hint they give us is like so obscure. It's like... What happens after an Atlas meeting? Yeah, sure, Hardy. Give me a hint. Let's go through all the options down the list. I have a couple times, and it's driving me crazy. We're only halfway through the game too. Like this, I'm super stumped on this one. Yeah, I'll take a little hint, Hardy. Last time it was a good hint because I still had to figure it out myself. Is there a contradiction somewhere? They do a great job of giving you hints in this game, man. You're looking for something in Atlas. Oh! Something in the DVD pile again, maybe? Did they put the DVD back, maybe? I don't know. Still just the same DVD. Okay. I already saw that. Okay, well, I'll check all the rooms. I must have missed something. Maybe there's an item I can use. Hi, Skeletor. What are you doing? Hi. Skeletor shows up right on time. Yeah, you show up on time all the time. Something in here. There's something in here, and there's nothing I can click on. I have to be able to use an item. Bag used? No. There's no use for the bag used in Jenks' mugging here. No. Third eye flyer? No. Packet of dried leaves? Black scrying mirror? Skeletor? Doing? She just keeps walking circles. Damn it. Cardboard mask? A silver key? A screwdriver? Skeletor? Hey, come here. Come here. Oh yeah. Hang on. She might as well be a dog at this. Hey, don't move. Hang on, I want to try something funny. Hi. You're so silly and squishy. Oh, baby. Careful. There you go. Careful. She started getting displeased. It makes her look angrier. Yeah, she started to make murmurs. So I was like, no. You just chill out, okay? I'll play with you when I'm done the stream. She's back to pacing. No, you stay there. Don't. No. Don't bite me. Okay, hang on. So my cat is like trying to sound. What are you doing? Don't, no, leave the cords alone. Hey, no, you can't. No. No cords. Oh, give me a sec. Oh my god, Charnier, what the fuck? That's actually amazing. Can you tweet those at me, Charnier? If you could tweet those at me, that would be amazing. You stay there, okay? Feral Skeletor. Show us with the webcam? What do you mean? Show what, like where she is? No. I can't. My webcam's like mounted. I can't like unmount it. Okay, what am I looking for in Atlas? Do not, no, you don't do that, okay? What am I looking for in Atlas? Should I tweet this one at you? For attractive women, like Stanzy. Oh my god. Let Skeletor lay in your lap while you stream? No, that wouldn't work. Oh, you're right. Maybe I need to watch to the end of the DVD, but I did already, didn't I? that would be what happens after an Atlas meeting. Hey, no, stay there, okay? Okay, let's watch this again and see if there's anything that pops up.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society.
Why are you watching a microwave?
I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control.
Does the key work
You
on
can
the
become the success you deserve to be.
We could try, though.
Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage.
Maybe it does.
Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition.
You could be right, Wibble.
Welcome to Atlas.
Okay. Let me try the key. Because we do have a key. And we've only used it once. And it opened... I don't know what it opened. Fuck. Maybe the dried leaves? I don't know. This is crazy. Check out this skelly stretch. Oh god, you bastard. A flyer. Watch it be something weird like the scrying mirror. I checked, there's no other areas in Atlas that I know. Would you like another hint? I think so, yeah. I don't know what else. What are these doors behind this counter? What could I be missing? There is something in Atlas that wasn't there before, and it has 4 corners. The first aid kit? It's not the first. Oh, there's a cat mug there. That's cute. 4 corners. No, I don't want it. I don't want the answer. What the fuck? There's something here. These boxes? God damn it, Geistra. Why did you know? Turn to the hallway. Door on the right. Door on the left. Maybe it's a door in the main room? Is there a door I haven't used here? Tried yet? Alright, lounge door, hallway. That mirror has always been there, unless... Use something in front of the mirror. I try. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, guys. I'm gonna move my... Look at this right fucking here. I can't believe this has been sitting here and I didn't see it. This right here, this symbol... Hang on. Where the fuck is... This? That thing right there? Was there the whole time and it was behind my chair and I just... Fuck, I didn't think to look for the stupid magnifying glass that was like behind my chair. A flashlight?
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
So I'm just gonna steal their flashlight? Oh god. Okay, let's go back to the pub. Let's put our flashlight in the dark alley. Oh man, that sucks so much. This whole time, I had no idea it was there. Oh. Why would you put that in your mouth after finding it in a... Oh. Devil worshippers?
Well, well. And there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's been trying to make a point.
Vandalized car photos. Okay. We gotta talk to the people that will know something. I let Paul put his flashlight in my dark alley. Leaves chat forever. Stanzy!
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Stanzy, have you been drinking? Because that was 10 out of 10.
Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year. His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. Well, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
Insurance paid out for it. Doesn't think anyone was prosecuted for it. Ryan's camera had been stolen. Rebecca took the photos. Photo okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'd let Jenks put my flashlight in his mouth. Oh, guys, you're ridiculous. Sandy hasn't been drinking. She just has a fever, and only prescription is more old man crotch. Fair enough, Dan. Can't falter on that. The only
A couple
prescription...
more questions, if that's okay. Do you know what these are?
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalized. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
At the pub. You know who did this?
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course. Very strange girl.
And why did she write
Drink,
the
you
words
fucker.
devil worshippers all over your car?
Well, she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I've no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Really? Right.
A new
You.
character? Oh, he fucking took a big drink. Oh my god, do we have a new character to ask all these questions to? Holy fuck. Okay, Lisa.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
What's going on? Why is Ty in a movie?
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane. That's what Ryan said, wasn't it?
Oh boy. Guys, okay. Now, we've seen a lot of characters in this game, and they all fall into some bizarre stereotype. Let's all for a moment picture what Lisa's gonna look like. Devil worshippers. I'm thinking crazy cat lady. She's gonna be drunk. Lisa's the hot emo chick. Okay, let's see. Crazy Christian cat lady.
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you. I promise I won't take long. Thank you. I'll just go in here, yes?
I have to go out in a minute.
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here. What did you want to ask?
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kate Vine?
No.
Right. Well, I heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about Atlas?
Well, I heard you reacted badly to it.
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
She's
Why
like...
do you say that?
Because they're devil worshippers.
Devil worshippers.
They're making demons appear.
What?
They're tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up. Then they're putting demons inside them.
I don't know if that's how it works, but...
You can see them.
Touch the demon inside me. I had to.
Demons.
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
At Atlas?
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
So, how did you get rid of them?
I didn't.
She got rid of the mirrors?
You still see them?
I just don't look. I put all the lights on. I make sure it's all bright. I put them on when I need to look in the mirror. If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself without seeing the other person.
Who's the other person?
She's like me, but older. It's like her eyes sink in. She's all wrinkled, with a wrinkled mouth. Like she's dying. And then I realize I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her. I'm sorry, I have to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're gonna leave me in your house? What the fuck? Lisa's accusation. Okay. Now we have some evidence. Hey, Peeve. Oh, lame, no jump scares? Yeah, well, you know. Get your key, girl. Okay, we're gonna go to our favorite person, other than Stanzi's boyfriend. Stanzi's other... Well, actually, no, it could be her boyfriend, because she has a husband. So, yeah. Anyway.
A few more
This is
questions,
my
please.
favorite character.
Thank you.
He will probably be the only one that will back Lisa.
Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved with devil worship?
You met Lisa?
Which Lisa are you talking about?
Mad Lisa. Lives on her own, doesn't like mirrors.
Yeah, I've met her. You think she's mad?
You can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts. You've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times. But talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did you tell her?
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. She was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she's more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself.
Lisa had visited the farm a few times. Says Lisa thought the devil was after her.
Know anything about these?
Nope.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
A generous bestowal.
Thanks for the $2, Boo. A generous bestowal. Alright, let's go talk to Stanzi's boyfriend.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
Do you know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
I beg your pardon?
Devil worship? Satanism?
I might I'm missing something here.
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You were misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming.
Those are my three favorite
Anything else
things.
you want to know that I'm not interested in?
That's fine, thanks.
No interest in the occult, yet you know all about the scrying mirror.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Cheese making, pole vaulting, and snake charming. Those things are fucking... Those are like the... Those are my favorite things. Paul shakes hands with Satan every weekend. Ty, can you check that door next to the old man? Remember that door opened when you talked to him, and then it happens. A crazy cat lady as well. Dead bodies with demons, I'm telling you. No, I can't actually check it specifically, you guys. Sure, it's like a random event, but I would if I could. Okay, let's go talk to Rebecca. We finally get to talk to the Lizard Queen. Now remember, guys, we're not talking to a human being here. We're talking to a lizard with human skin stretched over it. Also, thank you for boo. Did I scare you, Gassy? Yo, sure
Just a few
did.
more questions, if you don't mind.
It's just Stansy. Oh.
Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about. Why, who's been talking?
Just a line of inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Oh. What about the doll burning? That's a cult. No one would carry around a creepy doll for a fucking month and then burn it in a fire while wearing a mask and chanting. Like, that's some crazy alien lizard witchcraft. Like, there's some shit going on here, man. James casts spells in the woods. I forgot about that.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh boy.
Ask about a few more things, please. Have you seen these before?
No. Don't know the car.
What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At Atlas.
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
What about the doll? The doll burning ceremony. Man, is this basically LA Noire but with video clips? Not quite. LA Noire is certainly different than this, but the only similarity this has to LA Noire is that you're a detective and I guess you're trying to catch people in lies. So I guess in that sense it's
Thank you.
You could
Probably
draw
be back
similarities
later.
between this and no, I almost said Devil Worship and LA Noire. This foul talk of demons and cults is giving me a frightened.
Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
Well,
that's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, well, we know where we gotta go. Go straight to the source. The guy who blabbers into his endless cup of scotch. See what he has to say about devil worship. The doll makes me want pasta. Pasta.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Pasta.
Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blint?
You would be. She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blint, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas.
You're so bullshit.
We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not easy to offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
Okay. Doesn't know anything about devil worship, but he studied the fucking occult. Thinks the fingers is a devil sign. Where... He was quite scholarly in Satanism. This guy knows his shit. Where do we find that? No interest in drugs. No. Oh, the black scrying mirror. Used to have a black mirror. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. You fucking liar.
So you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously. I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently.
Burning a creepy doll while wearing masks and
screaming. People simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
This.
Oh, he put the scotch down. Shit's getting real, guys. Get ready. Are you seated? You got your seatbelts on?
We ask students to fill in an aptitude test. Medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing. Any medication that they have used in the past. Any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look. Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Well, touch wood so far, yes.
Can I keep a copy of this?
I wonder how much importance they actually give to this test. And what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
The scotch is down. Panic! Wow. Okay. The first thing I thought is, let's go talk to the chief. Like, shit just got real. You got Satanists and fucking lizard aliens and shit. Come on, Chief, pick up. Damn it. Okay. Who would know anything about the aptitude test? Simon would know about the aptitude test because he would have taken it.
questions, please.
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. But they didn't actually ask for any proof, so you could have lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked.
Interesting.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
He doesn't like you. God, you keep calling the poor man. He's probably sleeping. It's fucking 9 p.m. Who's asleep at 9 p.m.? Says the guy who's awake at 1:42 a.m. Eastern. Chief, hello, I got some bad news. He put the scotch down. Yeah, dude, when he put the scotch down with that satisfying clink, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, strap yourselves in, folks.
Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests, fitness and stuff like that.
Test asked about general fitness, filled in similar form when joining Atlas.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
That's a vampire. I am asleep at 9 p.m., you insensitive butthole, but you're awake right now. It's unless you're somewhere where it's 9 p.m. You would have to be... Hawaii? What place in the world right now is 9 p.m.? None of them. Maybe Hawaii. That's like the only place I can think of that might be 9 p.m. right now. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, it's 10:43 Pacific. The only thing west of that would be like Hawaii, and then like... Then you start to hit like... Yeah, Australia. It's 5:43 p.m. in Australia. Hawaii would be 7 p.m. Okay, so... Wait, Hawaii is 8:43? I know my time zones, more or less. Okay, anyway. Let's go talk to the farm man. Are you suggesting that Ryan is a lich? Undead purgatory.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I wouldn't know about the aptitude test.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
7:43 in New Zealand. I go to bed all the time at 9 p.m. Well, you're a better person than I. I try to. I try to go to bed at like 10. Rarely happens. Oh boy. Stanzi, are you seated?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I don't know if she's even still here.
Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
Raise the course entrance age to 21.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I sit in cupboards all the time. Today I woke up at 4. Jesus Christ. I go to bed most days at 2 to 3, but insomnia does the thing that I end up staying up in bed till 7 in the morning. Brutal. I know that feel, though. Insomnia is the worst. Okay, I guess we're going to the pub, see what she has to say. Someone's gonna break this case wide open. Someone's gonna say something spooky.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
Unsuitable students. Like, maybe Kate?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Alright, later, TK. Why are her eyes so shiny? I know, it's almost like she's always on the verge of crying. Call the chief. I knew eventually the chief would come into this. Something would enable that. Let's do this. Have I ever watched the show True Detective? I have not, but I've had it recommended by multiple people. I should probably get on that.
Interesting, Jenks.
Chief, I finally saw a bit of what goes on at Atlas. I walked in on a meeting. Very strange. There were several students sitting around a fire, taking it in turns to burn handmade woolen dolls.
You're hoping I'm going to say tell me more, aren't you? I'm changing my mind.
Ryan had an explanation for it, as did Simon.
It was great.
He claimed it was all about burning your past or something. Actually, Simon told me something interesting. He said they also use auto-hypnosis on the course.
Oh, what's that?
Self-hypnosis.
Welcome to the
Hypnotizing
scrub.
yourself.
Mythics!
Apparently,
fills you
that
with
may have been what
determination.
disturbed Lisa so much.
Is it dangerous?
Thanks, Mythics.
Well, not in theory. Nobody I've spoken to seems to think so.
Well, if it
13
disturbs
months.
Lisa so much, then it can't be all that safe, can it?
I suppose it depends on your psychological state to begin with, but I'll look into it.
Okay, keep it up, Jenks.
Always do, Chief. Always do.
You're very funny, very funny. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mythics, for the 13-month resub. Shit. That's real big. Okay. Must be a contradiction somewhere. Okay, so we just found out that Atlas has an aptitude test that tests for psychological issues. I believe Liam... I think Liam... Liam seemed happy. Liam had personal problems. Bright, confident, blah, blah. Your name is Liam? Wow. Yeah, the hypnosis thing. Auto-hypnosis. Auto-hypnosis. Later, Charnier and Joss. Good night, guys. Someone said that the auto-hypnosis wasn't damaging. Yeah, who said that? That would have been Ryan who said that, I believe. Or was that James?
A couple more questions, if that's okay. Okay,
Seems
that's
crazy
it for now.
Lisa can be
Thank
talked
you.
to? I don't think so, because it said there's a contradiction somewhere. There's a contradiction somewhere, and like you can't go to her house. I don't think. Nah, she was just like She was the equivalent of like finding a picture and asking people about it. She isn't technically a character in the same way that everybody else is. All of them said it? They all said auto-hypnosis is damaging? Liam had personal problems and the aptitude test, so how was he let in? Who said he had personal problems, Ryan? Knew Liam had personal problems. Okay, knew Liam had personal problems. Let's go talk to Paul. So how did Liam get in the course?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Psychological issues. Lisa couldn't handle the course techniques. Raised the course entrance age to 21. Wait a sec. Kate's driver's license. What does it say? Say how many years old she is? We don't know what year we're playing in, do we? 94. No, she's not. Yeah, that might have been added afterward. But then what about Kate? What about Kate? Only met Kate a few times last. Possibly spoke to her. Kate was drunk. Okay, so possibly spoke to her. Yeah, you could have just lied. She's at least one. Yeah, she'd be early 20s. Yeah, but it's not about the age for drinking. It's that he raised it to 21. Hey, where's your cape? She was a frequent drinker. Maybe look at the people with psychological issues as candidates for the demon thing so no one would believe them in the first place due to their psychological history. Maybe, I mean... People born in the mid-90s can drink now. I know, isn't that crazy? What else do you guys think? Help me, man. This is the kind of game that I wouldn't be able to play on my own. Does anybody have any directions they think I should aim for? Didn't someone say they had a different aptitude test? Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Emma said it was a different aptitude test. Does that mean Third Eye had a different aptitude test? Filled in a similar form when joining Atlas, but maybe not the same. Can we see the hypnosis options? For what, though? Didn't Ryan say loss? Who's loss? Liam, you mean? Seemed happy while the test is supposed to reveal issues. Have you seen this before? Throws book in their face. Well, you have now. Trevision, Travician, you'd be the best detective. Well, the chief said focus on that. Focus on the hypnosis thing, yeah. Hypnosis. Hypnosis. Well, we have auto-hypnosis. Has never tried auto-hypnosis on herself. Kate used auto-hypnosis as self-meditation. Auto-hypnosis is another name for scrying. Scrying possible without a mirror. Sold a scrying mirror to Kate Vine last year. Suggested hypnosis is similar to persuasion. Said Atlas uses persuasion techniques. Claims auto-hypnosis is not a major part of the course. Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Auto-hypnosis techniques are being phased out. Believes auto-hypnosis doesn't really work. And Paul said auto-hypnosis is not used on court. Impossible to be hurt or damaged by hypnosis. Not possible to force students to be hypnotized. General fitness and psychological are very different. Yeah. But can operate and own a gun under supervision at 4? Really? Holy shit. Lisa was damaged by it, yeah. You know what? That's right. Lisa was damaged by the hypnosis. Even though you can't be
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Not possible. Impossible to be hurt or damaged by hypnosis. Lisa couldn't handle the course techniques. Oh, you guys are genius.
So nobody has ever been affected by auto-hypnosis, except Lisa.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's why we introduced the test.
But the hypnosis was the trigger, wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers. She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and 2 others commit suicide. Some of your students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident, flirty.
With whom?
Oh, God.
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Pretty much everybody. Including me, as I remember.
Whoa.
Really?
Really?
And did you respond?
He almost fell out of his
I
chair.
don't get into relationships with students, Inspector. Company policy. It's not professional.
Sure. What? You liar.
Interesting admission that Kate flirted with him. There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that.
Avoids relationships with students. Kate Vine flirted with Paul. Kate Vine flirted with Paul.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Kate is Stanzi. Call the chick. Fucking. What? The worst part is it counts how many times you call the chief. Poor chief, man. Oh, God. He's not gonna pick. Oh, he did.
I'm here.
I just called him.
Chief, so Paul admitted that they made a few changes because of Lisa's reaction to the course, but he wasn't giving anything away. They're still all denying the devil worship. Oh, and he mentioned that Kate had flirted with him.
How old is he?
Well, he suspected she was gold digging. Says he turned her down anyway. Says he doesn't get involved with students.
Well, I wouldn't take Paul Rand's word for that. Are you sure it wasn't him tried it on with Kate?
I can try to find out.
Do that, and make sure he hasn't tried it on with anyone else either. He's a smooth operator by the sound of it, Jenks. The worst kind.
Okay, thanks, Chief. I'll call later.
Okay, make sure he hasn't gotten it on with anybody else. Fucking creepo. Alright, let's go see who else.
A generous bestow.
Thank you, Chief, for $1. Maybe him and Rebecca. Would that would
Just
be
a few
really
more
good.
questions, if you don't mind.
I know the assumption, Emma. Yeah, avoids relationships with students, dated Emma. Once tried to date Emma. You scumbag. Hardly knew Emma, once tried to date Emma. Avoids relationships with students.
Aha.
Chief,
So
hello,
you
did
avoid
call me?
relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector. That was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine? Did you try to date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exceptionally clever girl. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young woman.
Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
10 o'clock, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I'm gonna solve this by midnight.
Okay, I'm guessing people are going to be at the pub. 10 o'clock seems like a pub time. Oh yeah, shit.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when we do things
So it's going to be that kind of evening, is it? Only if you deal.
Problems?
Hello, Inspector. See you later.
Whoa!
Well, isn't that interesting?
Rebecca's prescriptions. She said she doesn't do any kind of medicine. So she's a liar. Well, we knew that, but she's a lizard. She meant.
Ask about a few more things, please.
What's all this then?
The cupboard downstairs. There's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
You're such a fucking liar. Cupboard contains Rebecca's prescription painkillers, and then way back here in the salvia, wait, packet of dried leaves. Doesn't take any drugs or medicine. Well, my friends.
Aha.
You're full of shit.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me. They're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name.
That doesn't make any sense. You're lying.
An old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
The lies, man, they're not even
That's
trying.
all for the moment, thank you.
It's like, yeah, he makes it's for my husband, but the old idiot chemist makes them out in my name. It's like, that doesn't happen ever. That's not a thing that anybody does.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
No, officer, this is my friend's crack pipe. Exactly. Ryan's arthritis. Oh, shit.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
That Rebecca.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Hold some small things. Guys, I'm breaking up with Paul and moving on to Rebecca. Too late, Stanzi. I think half the chat did after the previous engagement. Not only is she a lying lizard queen, but she's got some secrets, like his penis, yeah. Okay, so there's something up here. Takes prescription painkillers for his arthritis, but he plays guitar. Arthritis, not a problem. Has arthritis in his hands. In both hands. If he's got arthritis in both hands, what does he do that's... Contents of the cupboard belong to Rebecca. Rebecca keeps the cupboard locked. You can score with Lizard Lady if you agree to incubate the eggs. You don't think I can score with Rebecca? Stanzi, I never said that, okay? I'm sure you could score with whomever, I almost said whoever, with whomever you desire. Holds the small scotch glass all day, but it's hard to hold small things. Yeah, okay, lizard man. He hasn't played for a while, yeah. Keeps at work and home. Takes prescription painkillers for his arthritis. Ryan said the cupboard... What microphone do I use? The Audio Technica something AT2020 SLR. It's good because I can do stuff like this. Or I can't sometimes. Oh, taking painkillers with alcohol can make you extremely drowsy and dizzy. No drugs at Atlas. Keeps painkillers at work and home. There's so many things. Salvia divinorum. Doesn't keep any medicines on site. You liar. You liar.
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except
You put
your
it down.
prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
What are the painkillers, Ryan?
Painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
Morphine tablets. How did Kate get the morphine tablets?
Be back later on if that's okay.
She totally scried where they... Time to visit the lodge again. The lodge. There are some things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, and Paul about yet. Really? What haven't I asked them about? Oh, Ryan's... the prescriptions and arthritis and all that. Okay. The lodge. Oh, yeah. Eden Lodge. Oh, shit. Cutscene. He dropped a key because he's dumb.
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
There's a key there, too. Okay. Not a key? What the fuck? The devil pin. How do you not hear that? He's probably on peyote. He's fucking... Dropped business card. Aztec, Broadway, Dean Hayfield, man. What's Aztec? And a keyring. Dementhon, St. Bernard. Should I go in and tell him about them? And be like, yo.
A few more questions, please.
Super drop these things.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin or something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
You liar. Okay, what about this?
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
He just gave it back to me? Okay. Alright, know about that. Ryan's arthritis.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Didn't notice any physical
Thank
problems.
you.
You know who
Probably
would
be back
notice is Emma, because Emma was having an affair. She's got to know about this.
Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
And she would know. Because you don't... That's... I don't know, man. Unless you're on the morphine when you're doing the banging. You know. Especially arthritis, like, in the hands. He doesn't have it. He's a liar. He's a lying lizard. So the summary of what's going on is NASA is working with the lizard aliens in the war against Jenks, all in the name to resurrect the ancient race of trash babies using satanic rituals, and the 2 students died in the war. Pretty much. Go on, Ty. Stanzy, please. Oh, God. The banging. I don't know, man. I feel like if you had arthritis in the hands, it'd be...
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
And what do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
I love how once Jenks has something in his, like, in his grasp, it's his forever. It's considered, like, evidence. He takes anything in as evidence. It's like, oh, I see you have a nice flat screen TV. Oh, is that the new curved model? Oh, okay, well then, you know, I saw it. So finders keepers, evidence. Be like, but that's my TV. I spent $1 million and it's what? No, but no, sorry, it's evidence because I'm Jenks. Janky will have his way.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
It's getting dark. It's getting dark, you know. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to the pub to ask. Well, nah, they won't know anything. Let's talk to... He wouldn't know anything either. Fuck, what a... Ryan's arthritis and Rebecca's prescriptions. My mom has arthritis in her back and she can't walk very far, so having it in your hands will limit how much you can use it. Oh, of course.
Ask you a couple of things,
bike?
please.
Yeah, you're right. He said Simon only used a bike. That's way back. Bike is the only way Simon can get to work. Often owns a new car.
Aha.
Weird.
So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Stream some slashy souls. Nope, never.
I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
I think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with Ryan about his security measures.
Yeah, what's this? The storeroom unlocked? Yeah, that's one hell of an expensive laptop. Holy shit. I mean, it could be a Mac. As a person who's owned at least one Mac in my life, I'll tell you that shit is not cheap. Ever. Not even a little cheap.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes.
What about your morphine?
That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Storeroom isn't particularly secure. Keeps the morphine in a secure storeroom at Atlas. That's too easy.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
You're okay.
So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
A combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
We have the code.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
We get to finally go up the stairs. What is Simon doing with that code? I know, what the fuck?
Welcome to the Mirror Room.
What the?
This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions.
What the fuck?
Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing.
Whoa.
Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Oh. What the fuck? The Atlas Mirror Room. A combination locked room that Atlas contains a disorienting maze of mirrors. This is super cult 64. Yeah, the morphine has kicked in. Oh man. Let's go talk to fucking Ryan about this. That's quite a storeroom you've got up there.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Boundary testing sounds like a sex thing. What in the fuck is the mirror room?
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
That face he makes when he's just like, yeah, you wouldn't know anything. He's finally getting drunk after fucking hours of drinking his scotch. Scotchy, scotchy, scotch. Mirror room is locked so students aren't distracted. Mirror room used by students. Oh, that's fucked up. So you said your fucking morphine was up there, but it's... Mirror room used by students. What about your morphine? Like, if students are using... That's where you keep... What? Okay, hang on. Morphine in a combination locked room at Atlas. Room locked so students aren't distracted. What am I missing? The room is the morphine. Is this guy watching himself in the mirror while drinking all day? Hey man, whatever works. So there's this... Yeah, what's up with the storeroom? He did say it was a different storeroom, but he said it was like locked upstairs, and then we went in the storeroom.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't, I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
At the end was so good. Never heard of the IT consultant. Atlas have their own IT consultant.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
It has the code, I know, like what the fuck? Drop business card. He's never heard of the IT consultant. Trying to connect these dots, but...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let's go find out who knows more about the... There's so many new things to talk to people about. Just check the reading room. I don't think anyone's in here, but it's worth.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay. What's with the mirror room?
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock.
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
Oh, he's so
Not
slick.
in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Nobody allowed to know the combination code.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort who does our IT. Large guy. No manners.
I don't understand. This is so weird.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
No thefts happened since. Has since installed a CCTV system. Not happy about the theft. What about the
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Oh.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year, Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Ah. Pulled his back last year. Low pain threshold. Twice the cost. Oh my god, that emote is so good. What is that? Oh, the lyric obese? That's so good. Wow. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Low pain threshold, but got turned on by Rebecca slapping. Yeah. I thought the medication was made out to the Lizard Queen. It was.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so...
Except for that business card, you fucking
You don't know
liar.
the combination?
No.
Oh, what a liar. You're the worst. Okay, where's the business card? This wrote his pin on the back of the card. Doesn't know the combination. What a fucking liar.
Aha. So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room? No. Except... you'd written it down, hadn't you?
Oh, fucking
This
hell.
is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give a number to anyone else?
No.
Except
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Whoa.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
Whoa.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
She got hooked?
I don't know. Sorry.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Fuck. Oh my god, man. Poor Kate. Yep. Okay, we can finish this. Alright. Okay. So Kate, morphine. Okay. We gotta talk to the chief. We gotta tell all this crazy shit to the chief. He's gotta still be awake. Or Scotch lizards. Oh, fuck. Dude, what? Oh, shit. Let's talk to the chief real quick. Everyone is blue. No. Okay, we gotta go find out what that shit was about. Okay, what do you know?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
He's so... Oh...
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
IT consultant repaired his laptop. Doesn't think the consultant lives locally.
Okay,
you know what?
that's
He
it
would
for
have
now.
put
Thank you.
that in the greenhouse. He would have put that weird ass package in the greenhouse. It's a box of morphine. That's what it is. It is a box fucking filled with morphine. Okay, maybe it's the special secret greenhouse further up the hill. Aha! What are you hiding? Fucking onions?
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he?
Morphine.
He's got some explaining to do.
Poppy pods, he makes morphine. It's an opiate. Uh-huh. Oh, snap! The plot thickens. James, you scoundrel, you. I thought you were better than that. I thought you were better than that. But you're actually the resident drug dealer. But wait. So, they took some of the tablets from Atlas. Kate got addicted, and then started going to James for like opium, which would be an equivalent.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
So she got hooked, and that would connect those two. What is up with the
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Oh my god, you fucking
Decoration.
liar.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
You're so
Sure
full
about
of
that.
shit.
Scout's honor.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look. No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Oh, house arrest. Throw the cuffs on him and throw the book at him and inject the opium. This was my injection. Like, inject the opium in him and give him one of these. He traded herbal tea to Simon. Might have been opium, yeah. Yeah. Selling the pods to pensioners.
Thank you. Probably be back
so
later.
he's selling them to Simon. Simon is hooking up Kate. Simon is hooking up Kate through James.
Ask about a few more things, please.
My friend, you are sinking.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No.
Liar.
Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
You liar.
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
She's like, what?
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students that run the course. Something like that.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Poppy pods, opium.
Couple more questions, if that's
Your
okay.
lizard brains cannot handle it.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay, so herbal tea. James said he traded herbal tea. He traded Simon homebrew for herbal tea. So Simon did get the herbal tea. He got the...
Two more questions, please.
Oh, the morphine tablets. He's allergic. I missed that whole thing. Ah, okay. We'll come back to that. But there's more things here. Like, if we go up to the homebrew, he's like, traded his herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. Never extracted opium from the pods. Pods from poppy pods used for decoration. Selling the pods to pensioners. Never extracted opium from the pods. Okay, maybe this isn't quite... No. Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Took morphine allergic, yeah. That was too easy. I was thinking too deep. So he's allergic to opiates, but took morphine tablets. Okay, Simon, you're some bullshit. Simon is so guilty of everything, but it's because he's pretty smooth.
Ask you a couple more things,
Remember,
please.
he's the guy that, like, super relaxes when anyone talks to him, so it's like, you know, that's the more relaxed you get in front of like a police officer, the more guilty you are. It's been proven by me right now. I'm gonna prove that shit. Is allergic to opiates. He and Kate took morphine in the mirror room.
Aha.
You and Kate took
Fancy.
morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon.
Owned.
Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
You were trying to do each other. You were fucking around.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
The fuck?
To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
With fucking...
Because they thought she was the best student.
Morphine?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate? That's it for the time being, thank you.
That's crazy.
A few more questions, if you don't
She's
mind.
just up all night.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
What? Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be
Let's
back
go
later.
to the source. Found this picture. Found a picture of Jenks. Jenks, you do the spooky tell. What the fuck? Where did that come from? I saw the link. That's hilarious. Okay, back to Atlas. What is going on, you sneaky bastards?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says.
Whoa.
You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives, more than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Simon has been trying to undermine Kate. Never asked Simon to test Kate. Students aren't tested. Prime candidates get a very good job. Best students become prime candidates. I think you've been drinking. Inspector. I'm sorry, what was the question? That's pretty much what he did. He's like, he's been sniffing too much scotch.
Welcome to the Scrub Club.
J2 dude.
It fills you with determination.
Thanks for the 8-month resub. Thank you, J2 dude. Guys, I'm the prime candidate. If you just act like him as much as possible, you then become the prime candidate. It's all good. Not enough scotch. Scotchy. Ty, you're literally drunk. And I don't use that word literally too often. I'm not drunk, okay? No, I am quite sober, actually. Okay, so what's the angle here? He said they weren't tested, never asked Simon to test Kate.
That's all for the moment. Thank
Daddy
you.
has to say. Daddy. I said daddy exceptionally loud, and I apologize.
Welcome to the Scrub
Chaotic
Club.
Mist.
It fills you with determination.
Thank you, Chaotic Mist. Oh man. 7 months. Damn. Appreciate that.
A couple more questions, if that's okay. What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Atlas receives a kickback, given a well-paid job, are the best students.
Be back later on, if that's
Welcome
okay.
to the Scrub
Holy shit,
Club.
Ashen Circle?
It fills you with determination.
Thank you, Ashen, for the 2 months. I just want to see what they're going to say. I haven't searched the woods in a while. That's true. To the woods, my friends. To the woods.
Just keep pushing.
The fuck?
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh, God.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
You fucking mugged me.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
What in the absolute fuck shit was that? They are possessed by Cthulhu. What is... Oh my god, dropping all the things.
Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
This is craziness. That cut to his face. Like he really. Oh man. Oh.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Holy shit. He just broke into someone's car. He's a police inspector. Technically, Geistra, like, a detective on a case can do a lot of things, and if you called them out, they would just get a warrant after the fact. It would be fine. But he's pretty ballsy. He doesn't give a fuck. But honestly, if you ask for warrants and you try to do everything, like, above board, people start covering stuff up. It's like, yeah, like, I don't know what I was gonna say. My mind went blank. But yeah, that's some crazy shit. You need a warrant before the fact? Yeah, not really. They say you need a warrant before the fact, but you don't really. If it's incredibly damning evidence, if it's damning evidence, legally you certainly do on paper, but I think in this case...
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
Boy.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Wouldn't be admissible in court. Court? Are you kidding? Jenks don't give a fuck about no court. Jenks is the law. Jenks is gonna put everyone in the graveyard, so don't even worry about silly things like warrants and shit. Money meant as little incentive for Kate. Had heard Kate wanted to leave Atlas. No ulterior motive for giving Kate the money. What about the laptop?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Yeah, blackmail. There was blackmail. Kate was gonna blackmail Ryan. That was the payment. So she went through with that.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Wouldn't know about the money, but the blackmail.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Simon wouldn't know about the money.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Daddy would know about the money. Or Rebecca. Rebecca would know about the money because that's her husband. Ah. You should just straight up tell
Just a
Rebecca.
few more
Be
questions,
like,
if you don't mind.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Interested in blondes. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. What would Rebecca have to say about this? Because if Ryan's at fault, potentially, if Rebecca knew some shit was going on, she might rat Ryan out just as revenge. It's scumbag, but it
Ask
could
about
be
a few
true.
more things, please.
It could be true. What? Best not ask Rebecca about the money from Kate. Aw, really? Jenksy, come on. Really? You're gonna maintain the relationship?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Jenks. You got a lot to learn about guerrilla tactics. Got a lot to learn about the guerrilla tactics. Okay. What does... You should call the chief for an update. There are also things you haven't asked Emma, Rebecca, and Ryan about yet. Emma, Rebecca, Ryan. What wouldn't I have asked them about? Money, Atlas Prime, Poppy, blah blah. None of this matters. Check for Kate. Simon's stolen laptop, maybe? Ryan was banging Emma. Kate found out, and so Ryan tried to bribe her. Ask about the key fob. You can't. It's an item. The graphics are amazing in games these days. Okay, who? I guess I'll try the chief just to see. There's a couple of ideas I have, but none of them are like screaming.
Something interesting, Jenks?
Very much so, sir. An interesting discovery in Ryan's car. A cheque for £500 from Ryan made out to Kate.
Blimey, how does he explain that?
He said it was an incentive. Apparently he'd heard she was thinking of leaving the course.
What made her so special that they were willing to pay her to stay?
Just a good student, I suppose.
Nah, doesn't add up. £500 is a lot more than an incentive, Jenks. You can buy questions in Parliament for that kind of money. Sounds pretty desperate. Keep on at Ryan about it. Oh, and get yourself another drink.
Another drink. Thanks, Chief.
I'm having one. Right.
Get yourself another drink. Okay, let's go find... There's definitely a conspiracy going on here.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Kate wanted to leave Atlas. Enjoyed the course and appeared happy. What? No ulterior reason for giving Kate the money. To bribe her to stay? No. Little incentive for Kate. Why would she be leaving? About Lisa? Nah, Lisa's gone. Get yourself another drink. Gorillas are lizard people's weakness. Ty never asked Ryan about the poppy pods. I didn't. You're actually right.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Own. Why did Kate want to leave Atlas? That's a lie. If Kate was happy about the program, why was she planning to leave? That's what I asked him, but it didn't count as a contradiction. Is there something else going on here? Wait, Ryan and Simon are banging? Can you imagine? Holy shit. He said keep on him, so like clearly there's something else going on here. Why the $500 though? That's the blackmail money. Emma's gift, or Emma's guilt. Knows opium can be extracted from poppy pods. Never seen anyone selling or buying pods, so he knows it can be done. Like that wouldn't work. He knows it can be done, but it doesn't mean... The prime candidate incentive was a good job. Why would there be $500 additional incentive? Maybe. Best students get a very good job. Students aren't tested. Never ask Simon to test Kate. Simon has been trying to undermine Kate. That would be a weird stretch. It's impossible to backseat the game because no one's ever heard of it. Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think? What should be my next step? Students aren't tested, but the aptitude test. That's a stretch, but maybe. No. He just told me what the aptitude test was. Ask about the fob? I can't. It's not a... Yeah, we're okay with backseating tonight. At this point, like, we're so close to the end, or it feels like it. We're going on 9 hours, but like... Dan's Gaming played this? Yeah, a few people played it. Didn't Simon say he was told to test? He did, but it's not giving me the option to, like... I can't contradict what other people say. Only contradictions within... Yes, Czech is the British and Canadian spelling. C-H-E-Q-U-E. C-H-E-C-K is, like, the American spelling. But Czech with Q-U-E is the British and Canadian spelling. I didn't ask Rebecca about things. Well, Rebecca won't... Well, the poppy pods... Oh, maybe. There's a few...
Thank you.
You're right. There's
Probably
a few
be
things I
back
didn't ask
later.
about Rebecca. You're right. You're right. I thought I had asked her everything, but there are a few things. I just went in and tried to ask her about the, like, scumbag cheating husband stuff, but I just realized, yeah, there's more.
A few more questions, please.
Yeah, we can't ask that. Box of poppy pods. Oh my god. Let's talk about the mirror room.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
You're a liar.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Rebecca is a plant person. Doesn't know much about poppy pods. You're a liar.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas? It's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
What happens then?
They get sacked.
Failed prime candidates get sacked. Okay. Doesn't know much about poppy pods. Put her in a sack and throw. Yeah, okay, maybe not. That's not gonna work. But most students aren't up to the job. Guaranteed job with good salary. Our best students. Failed prime candidates get sacked. I don't know. She needs to protect her lizard eyes. I know. Sacrifice the poppy gods. She licks her eyes 100 times a day like a true lizard. Her tongue's like.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Call the chief. You also have things you haven't asked Emma or Rebecca about. Okay.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What haven't I asked Rebecca about? Oh, the business cards.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Cupboard contains prescriptions for Ryan. Ryan suffers from arthritis. Chemist gives too many. Chemist is a friend of the family. Okay, so that should be... That's all the things I could ask her, right? I think we covered that. Yeah.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, so we just got Emma is left. Emma... you also haven't asked Emma about Simon's stolen laptop. Fair enough. See, it gets to the point where there's so many things that I have to ask everyone that I just run out. I should ask Ryan about the check. I already did.
A few more questions.
He said it
if
was
you don't
incentive.
Mind.
Incentive because she was going to leave or whatever. Stolen laptop.
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
What? Bought a new laptop for them both. Or laptop for them both.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
That's everything. Okay, I guess we're back to talking to the chief. Let's go talk to the chief again. Did we even learn anything? Not really, did we? He said he got a car, not a laptop. I know. But I can't... He doesn't mention... Oh, shit. We got a big speech here.
Jenks, tell me what you know first, but this time I've got something to tell you.
Really? Well, what I found out is that Simon was asked by Ryan to test Kate to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate.
Prime what?
Prime candidate. It's the best of the bunch. The best Atlas student. The prime candidate gets an instant job on a fantastic salary as soon as they leave the course.
And how do they work out who's the best of the bunch?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Well, that's very interesting. I'll tell you what I know, shall I? That name they used to trade under, Third Eye. Turns out they were investigated 3 years ago over an allegation of physical abuse. Torture, Jenks. Witness had puncture marks through both her hands.
And Atlas weren't charged?
There was nothing to charge them with. The witness inflicted the wounds herself. Witness said it was something called threshold testing, whatever that means. Go figure, as they say in America.
Can I ask the Rands about this?
Well, there's no point. They won't tell you anything, and it'll just put them on the defensive. Just keep chipping away at them. Try and find out what this testing involves. That's the best thing. Get something on them, and you'll be in a better position.
Right. Thank you, Chief.
Nearly there, Jenks.
Threshold testing. It's a shame that I can't use that, like... Yeah, we saw the guys in the forest do it. There must be a contradiction somewhere. But we can't bring it up because that'll put him on the defensive. So that was just an extra little silly thing. Alright guys, what... Fuck. There's so many different angles and... What stands out as a contradiction to you guys? We need to talk to Ryan some more? I mean, that's what I've been trying to do, but... Because Paul's kind of useless. Ryan... I tried to... Ryan or his dad would know, but I can't ask them about that. Try Simon again? What would Simon know?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Focus on the testing? I can't. There's no... I mean... It did say, like, students aren't tested. But what about the people I saw in the woods? Students aren't bribed or coerced. Oh, hang on, you're right. That was back in the... Not aptitude, that's the hypnosis. Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Holy shit.
Aha.
Oh man, genius.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
What the fuck? What? Oh, students aren't tested. Students aren't tested.
Aha. Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference! If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Holy fuck.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Be back later on, if that's
This is
okay.
getting fucking... The low quality mic made that 500 times better. If only there was some compression on the mic, like... As a streamer who upgraded their microphone from a Blue Snowball, which has no compression, to something that has excellent compression, like, I know the difference. When I scream, the only thing that happens is the police come to my door. You guys don't all complain about your ears anymore. There's a big difference. That was a very low quality mic that he destroyed. The clipping was so crazy. Oh, someone's an expert on compression. Jerp, no, you're the one who taught me everything I know, and that's why I didn't realize you were lurking there. Anyway, Jerp, what were your thoughts on that outburst? That tinny, hollow, shitty outburst that was all treble and no bass. What were your thoughts on that? Okay, we gotta go find out what fucking Paul knows.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Encouraged. Students not encouraged. Don't use threshold testing. Leaders don't get involved in testing students.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, Simon Simon, you're playing the good guy. But something's not.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Here's where Simon's gonna fucking come unhinged, guys. This is the last hour. Like, if Simon's gonna have a breakdown, it's right here.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. It's just not really prime candidate material.
Didn't think Kate could be prime candidate. But you were testing her. Had been asked to test Kate by Ryan. Oh, that was the one. Simon said Ryan had asked him to test Kate for prime candidate. Simon didn't think Kate would have been chosen. Okay, we're close. Simon didn't think Kate would be chosen. That was so... Why wasn't that a contradiction? You were asked. Tried to undermine. Paul said leaders don't test students, but doesn't the pickpocket stunt count as a test? Wasn't it a demonstration? I think he coined that as a demonstration. Ryan asked Simon to test, but leaders don't get involved in testing. Yeah, but I can't call them out on each other's. Wait. Ryan asked... Yeah, there was pain threshold testing going on in the woods, you're right, but I can't ask about that. We're close, man. Maybe...
Thank you.
I mean, Emma
Probably
doesn't
be
know
back
anything,
later.
but it's worth asking. She's right there.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen. Just because she was, you know, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about Atlas.
Didn't know about Kate's prime candidate status. Thinks Kate would have been chosen. That's weird. Didn't think Simon was prime candidate. Believes morals are incompatible with Atlas. Knows about Didn't think Simon was prime candidate. Wait a sec. Kate didn't discuss the Atlas course. What about the whole mask thing? Where's the cardboard mask? Holy fuck, it's so far back. Hasn't seen, not the mask, the mirror, black scrying mirror. New Kate had a mirror, demonstrate how to use it, said the mirror doesn't work. Okay, maybe not. Close. I felt the music went from ding right after you said wait, like you just had a breakthrough. I thought I'm getting there somewhere.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'm gonna check the woods real fast, just because sometimes there's like... back to Paul. I think you can get a contradiction there. I think so too. He's definitely where I'm going next. Oops, wrong way. Continue to path end. Okay, nothing.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Leaders don't get involved in testing students. Don't use threshold testing. Threshold testing. Atlas Prime. Box of pods. Atlas Mirror Room. Nobody allowed. Mirror Room used for meditation. Not happy about the theft. Test designed to reveal psychological. Red Torch Emma's guilt. Didn't encourage Emma to criticize Liam's birthmark. Didn't expect Emma to discuss Liam's work. Once tried to date Emma. Committed fake theft, which he videoed. Claims all students enjoyed the stunt. Didn't steal from Liam that night. Nah, so it wasn't a test. He said Ryan has a low pain threshold. How does he know that if they don't do threshold testing? Because he's his dad. Ryan isn't getting tested. He owns the program, technically. Like, he co-owns it. There's no one testing him. And it's his dad. No one knows you better than your parent. Well, okay, that's not true. But your parents generally have a pretty good idea of many things about you. So... Atlas Freedom Phase. Where's the test? Encouraged to free themselves. Course objectives to free students from their past. Didn't he say Ryan liked blondes? Yeah, but that doesn't. Auto-hypnosis. Not using the course. Not possible to force students to be hypnotized. Lisa believed Atlas were devil worshippers. Kate Vine flirted with Paul. Didn't try to date Kate. Suspected Kate of trying to play him. We're so close to something huge. We're so close to something huge. I don't know what it is, though. There's gotta be something else about a test. Yeah, no, the testing is key. Not force people to be hypnotized, but he doesn't... But doesn't the mirror room kind of do that? Yeah. After watching you get into this, I think it's so hyped to see you play Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I could get into that. He said the CD playing was part of the course, but he also said they don't do threshold testing. That's the contradiction? What? No. CD in mirror room used on the course. What?
Aha.
That was threshold testing? The
You
CD?
say you don't endorse threshold testing? That's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul. Because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room.
I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly
It did
mentions
at the end,
threshold
extreme
testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good. All right?
Like the slaves the guy
we
was
don't
talking
deal
about.
with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow. Except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
Oh, God.
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
I'll see myself out.
Oh.
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
No way. He's so scumbag. I love it.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sort this, right? You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
No glass of scotch there. Oh boy, there's gonna be like that fucking who's the cleaner guy? The guy who the thug dude in the woods? He's gonna fucking try to assassinate me.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Holy shit. Oh, I want to fucking... Okay, there's nobody else to talk to. We're gonna get jumped along the way. Like, there's so many gankers that can hide it all. Like, do you know how many... It's gonna be like Final Fantasy style random encounter. Like... Actually, that's not a song. What's a good one? Hang on. Okay, we did it. Okay, on our way. Let's do this. Oh, we got there. Whew. It took me a moment to recall the theme, but I got it. Oh,
damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Silver key? No, that was for... Fuck. Screwdriver? Yeah, fuck, we almost need to switch to offline mode so he can't get us. He's gonna invade us. Dude, what are we gonna do? Those thugs are gonna get us. I'm actually, like, kind of scared. Like, there's something about this game that, like, you know, we're kind of driving everyone's emotions up playing this fucking swanky detective. And it's like, dude, he doesn't have a gun, he doesn't have anything, and now they're actually, like, plotting his death. Like, what's one more death? Okay, so what do we have? We have the car key, drop key. I could go steal his car. No, but the FOB doesn't start the car, or does it? Call the police? I think I have to, but can I even make it down there to the phone box? Okay, I did. Oh boy. Oh, for fuck's sake, please. Come on, Chief. Pick up, please, man. That's so bad. The only place I feel safe out of all of this. Okay, it can't be Simon. Simon's bullshit. He'll kill some. There's the village hall, but that's too isolated. James might help me. James is probably the only one. He's like the only friend I have left. Let's go to Abbey Farm. Let's get out of here. James, you gotta help me, man. You go. Help me.
Ask about a few more things, please.
No, I don't have anything else to ask you. I just wanna. I need help. Can you give me asylum?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Shit. Can I hide in the greenhouse and wait till this all blows over? Okay, I'm gonna just see what the hint is. What? Why would I I need to let this absorb for a moment. Is anybody else like the whole game led up to this? One final trip to the woods. Oh god. We're dead. We're dead. Well, let's go say bye to everyone. No. Oh my god. Look at that. Just the dark, spooky woods. Well, guys. Oh, man. This is the final. This is it. A clearing in the woods after midnight with no gun, knowing we're gonna die. The fuck? Thank you, get the robot!
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
No, what the fuck? What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around.
Stop
go
them!
Away, and leave us to it.
Hit them!
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Holy fuck.
Drop it! Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Is she on fucking peyote and
Terror?
heroin and...
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Simon killed her?
What?
Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan?
Oh my god. Kyle, no. Don't...
Pig!
Punch him right.
I know. Police brutality.
Shots fired. Bam. Oh my god, guys. What the fuck is going... Who was that? What is happening? Get slapped in your mouth. Why is he wearing a pillow on his head? I don't know. Let her walk home alone, yeah. Oh, goddamn. Guess we gotta go talk to Simon.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
What? Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
It's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
But Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her.
I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy. Some shit's going down. He left?
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
What? The fuck? He's not down there. No. You're on the jetty, you fuck? No. Did he run to Atlas, maybe? Go to the town hall? Where are you fucking hiding, you little hacker? Should I ask that fucking Emma and be like, yo? He went probably to James?
A few more questions, please.
Did Simon mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate?
No, definitely not.
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember. Sorry, no.
The window.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Rebecca has painkiller. No, the painkiller thing was a lie. But I mean, I'll check the pub.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know, because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Approximately 2 months ago. Last saw the tape approximately 2 months ago, but you taped up the window. Broken window. Broken pub window. Taped over broken window to make it safer.
Aha.
There you go.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
He's so, like...
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
He's so
No,
intense.
I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake.
What?
Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it.
And you kicked her?
I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
But she slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
Emma did.
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Round, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity.
We called
but
the
there are some loose
tape
threads
in
here.
the first hour.
What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places. Politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're gonna have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
The So I just found a stick and poked her with it, make sure she was dead, nothing wrong. Yeah, what happened to Liam? Why did Simon run away? What the Are there multiple endings? Does anyone know? Like, what happened to Simon? Why did he run away? Did he just run away to get some drugs? Until next time on part 2, yeah, for sure there'll be some. No other endings? Okay. I hear they are working on another game. You saw Dan beat this? Okay, people. Holy shit, that was fucking... Damn, we need more games like that. Especially because I don't usually yell at them, so my neighbors don't have to call the police. Pretty much every other... I thought those guys were going to collide or something. What the fuck? Game completed with no cheats. Game completed, no cheats used. Cool. Hope you enjoyed playing Contradiction. It was an experimental, independent game made with a tiny budget. If you please leave a review in the game, make yourself heard. Your support is vital if we need to raise funding for a sequel. Damn. Guys, that was crazy. If you get a chance and you want to leave like a Steam review, I don't know if you have to have do you have to own a game to leave a review on Steam? I guess you do. That kind of sucks. There should be like a special way to review a game without actually owning it. Because in the days of Twitch TV, especially a story-driven game, you like don't necessarily need to buy it to see it. You could just like, That was really cool, man. That was really cool. They didn't have budget for the better ending. For a better ending or multiple ending? I think it had a good ending. That was crazy. Take all my money. I'd totally pay for a second game. Yeah, absolutely. I want to review this game. It's very well written. Everything about this game was cool. Even like the acting was some of the best video game like acting I've ever seen. Oops. Oh, that's weird.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
And we broke it. Wouldn't be a game. I was wondering, there was something missing. I'm like, wow, you know what? I never broke this game. And right at the very end, the very last thing. Okay, I didn't break it too bad. We can double win. That's why we can't have nice things. There it is. Game completed 100%. Bam. I have to break every game, guys. This is what I gotta do. I can't even access the menu or anything now, so I don't know if I can even save, but whatever. It's not hard to get back to there again. Wow. That was crazy. Holy shit, guys. Okay, well, we've been at it for 10 hours. It's 4 a.m. I think it's this is high time to call an end to the stream. But, guys, what a stream. That was fucking amazing. Super hot. It was so good. And now that I have it optimized, sort of, I'll consider playing through it again and or do challenge runs and endless mode and stuff. So we'll definitely play more Super Hot in the future. That other thing we played, the culling, was great. It was just like silly, crazy fun, and I think I could really get into it. And obviously, this was I almost said masterpiece. It was a stream masterpiece. I don't know if I'd consider the game a masterpiece, but for the sake of my stream, this game was like a 10 out of 10 experience. It was the perfect amount of like goofiness and intrigue and oh shit moments. Like when he splashed his scotch, I was like, the gloves are off. It's time. Shit's going real. Yes, and we have other games we can play like Avery Attorney and that other fucking Ace, Phoenix Wright, all that shit. So we got lots of games like that to follow up with. But if you ever have a suggestion of games like this that you want me to play, tweet them at me or send them on privately on Twitch, and I'll keep an eye out. But yeah, guys, thank you everyone who stuck around. This was the craziest stream. I'll be back again all day tomorrow, probably starting like mid-afternoon or whatever and going till 4 a.m. again. You know how it is. But anyways, guys, let's go raid somebody. And that somebody is going... Oh, shit, Brandon's playing the culling? Silly Brandon. Okay, let's raid Brandon. He's playing the culling. He deserves it. He's got 462 viewers. We can fix that. So, guys, we are off to twitch.tv/... Ouroboros. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for hanging out. That game was better than a lot of like movies I've seen. Just because I got to kind of call the shots. And it was cool to be able to backseat game. Like, it was one of those games where backseating didn't hurt the experience. It actually made it really cool. But yeah, anyway, again, we're off to twitch.tv/Ouroboros. You guys are amazing. I'll be back in like less than 12 hours, and we'll do it up again. So have a good night. Let's go hang out with Brandon. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.